Here's one of my favorite pieces, Unicorn Gliding by Wendy Stevens. I will play it for you now. It's a beauty. All right, let's talk about learning this piece. It's all over the piano, but it just uses a few notes. And I'm going to teach those few notes to you now. And you probably know how to read most of them, so you can use this as both a reading and a rote piece, okay? Let's start with the bass note A, the A right below, move this so you can see, middle C. So here's middle C, here's the A, okay? I'm going to play those two together. You can hear they make already a very mysterious sound. Then if I add and skip from C to E with my thumb, skip from E to G with my third finger, skip from G to B with finger 5. Now I have a chord with 1, 3, and 5, and then 3 and 1. And if I play them together, you can already tell it's going to be a pretty cool piece, right? I want to point out something about how my arms are situated here and why this is so important. My thumb, which you cannot see, is, I'm just going to do that, it's right on the edge of the E. Now that's to prevent any kind of twisting. This is a twist, okay? Whenever we play the piano, we want to make sure we have this whole palm and arm feeling as if it's in one piece. If I keep my thumb on the edge, I can successfully play a chord where all 3 fingers are very, very supported by the arm, balanced into the piano, and there's no stress on my hand. All right, now my thumb in my left hand, you can see it's kind of creeping up to the edge too. It's not this. That's really important. It's balancing on its side tip. Both thumbs are, and that's so that the third finger can feel nice and tall. All right, you can learn this song non-legato. It does not have any slurs on it. I'm going to actually teach it like that. The most fun thing I think about this piece is where the left hand gets to do its takeoff to the C right above middle C. So we're going to practice just the left hand first. So here is my roof, okay? Here's my airplane, takeoff, landing, take off again, and landing. So we go take off, landing, take off, landing. Notice how I'm not moving this. This just stays right there. Now I'm going to play the chord, and then I'm going over. You need lots of palm to do this. Do it again, so feel the palm, palm. Nice. Give that a try. Now you're ready to try the piece. So each finger happens separately, okay? And I'm just going to play it slowly for you, the very first 2 measures. You give that a try. Beautiful. Now the second 2 measures are essentially the same, except we end on a half note instead of a quarter note. So here comes the second 2 measures where it says, climb aboard my unicorn. Climb aboard my unicorn. Great job. Now, the next 2 measures, I'm looking at measure 5 in the little box there, exactly like the first 2. So here it goes. Right above this. You try. we're going to have a different ending here. We're going to go clouds below us falling. Okay, so I'm going to do that same pattern again, but I'm going to go all the way to the end of the line. You try after me. So you have 2 repeated notes there. You might want to circle those just to make sure you know. And that's a half note dot. Great. At measure 9, something different's happening. We're on our unicorn. We're seeing all these beautiful colors. So I'm going to start middle E with my right hand, middle C with my left hand. Okay, I'm just going to play it for you. So all we're doing is skipping. So I skip from E to C, C to A to F. Okay, I'm going to do it with the words now. Soaring through the blue, the gray, the... You try. Good job. Now we're working on the word wind. Wind is gently touching. Wind is gently touching. Your turn. Just a little note. You might know how I'm going this way to the side to play the thumb. Make sure you do that and note, like this. Okay, like a little handshake. Good. All right, I'm going to do that whole line from 9 till the end of the page for you. Soaring through the blue, the gray, the wind is gently touching. Your turn. Now, the end of the word touching is an important note because it's 2 beats. So I'm going to play from wind is gently touching to the next line. Wind is gently touching the whitened hair, the rainbow mane. I feel my fingers clutching. Now that's a lot of notes. I'm going to break it down for you. But this time I'm going to start on the word the at the bottom of the page. The reason I want to make sure you understand that's a hard place to start is because that half note really kind of pushes me ahead to play the next line. But for the sake of learning, I have my thumb on the left hand on middle C, my thumb on my right hand on middle E. And I'm going to go, the whitened hair. You try that. Good. Now I'm going to go all the way to the rainbow mane from the same place. The whitened hair, the rainbow mane. Your turn. Great. And then I'm going to start on the word I feel. I feel my fingers clutching. Different ending there on the B. Beautiful. Now, I'm not going to play the next 2 parts for you because you know it. It's just 8VA higher. So it's exactly like 17 is exactly like the first line. 18 is a little bit different, so I'm going to play for you from 18, and then I'm going to stop at the end of measure 24, right above. So now I'm up an octave higher. Notice I'm not twisting. My left hand is on a bit of an angle here. I'm going to play that just so I can feel where my arm's supposed to be. And then I'm going to play this so I can feel where my arm's supposed to be. I'm more perpendicular here. Okay, so measure 21. Here it is. Here's the different part. Instead of repeating the C, we go clouds below us falling. Let's start there. I'm going to play for you from clouds. Clouds below us falling. You try. Beautiful. Now, because we're falling, the music is also falling. So I'm going to play for you from clouds below us falling all the way to the end. Clouds below us falling. Right hand goes over. basically what we're playing at the end here, just let's make sure we understand, we're playing C and E, B and G. So play those together. Oh, that's such a magical sound. You're playing a chord. That's at the end of measure 23 and the beginning of measure 24. You could just think of it as measure 24. And then we're doing that same thing here, but the left hand comes down. Right hand has the airplane take off. Notice I'm not twisting. My thumb is at the edge of the key. And then I'm playing A for 4 beats and A again for 4 beats. So now that I've planned that out a little more, we're going to try. Take off. Both hands are taken off. Beautiful. So now we're going to back it up. I'm going to go from 21 to the end. Are you ready? Right above. Enjoy.